They slapped my husband and pushed him inside the gutter. He sweet me. His trousers and shoes were very dirty and smelly. I saw a message from his married girlfriend. I don't know why this is just so funny. It's almost like she has become her husband's enemy of progress, but he's the one who brought the problem upon himself. Hi guys, welcome back to True Tales and Thoughts. So today we are going to be reading some stories from the Instagram page joroolumofin. The stories that we're going to be reading today are stories about just funny stuff that people have sent into Joro about their relationships and marriages. I'm going to link Joro's page in the description box below. If you want to check out this page, you can go and do so. And without further ado, let's just get into the story. So the first story says, I said I love him and he told me, thanks G. Okay, we're starting on strong. Hello Joro, good morning. Thanks for this platform. I am someone who doesn't show emotions like that, but when I do, it means I really love you. I have been with my boyfriend for 7 months now. Yesterday, I told him I love him and he said, thanks G. It shocked me. What is thanks G? Am I a goat? My friend said it means thanks guy. Because I love him and he doesn't love me back. Please, how do I handle this? Do I tell him I was joking when I said I loved him, or what do I do? Please advise me. I feel desperate and as if I'm forcing myself on him. This is someone I want to marry. Okay, this is someone you want to marry. Does the person want to marry you? You know, sometimes I feel like when we are in love, we think only about our own feelings, but we forget to know that if you're going to succeed in a relationship and eventually in marriage, you need the two people involved to be on the same page. So this guy answering thanks G. You want to marry him? Does he want to marry you? Ask yourself that question first and ask him the question as well. And when you ask him, don't only listen to what he says, but watch his actions, because you might just be wasting your time. Maybe it's time for you to move on. But then again, what kind of guy is he? Because you know, there are some people that kind of feel awkward when you start telling them like I love you and stuff. They might not know what to say and then they'll just say rubbish, you know. So she also needs to figure out what type of guy he is. You know, I'm sure she knows him best, but I also think that some people that those kind of things make them feel something. They just feel awkward and weird when people say that to them. So they will just react in an odd way. So she needs to figure that out and really know if this guy is as interested in her as she is in him, right? So let's go to the comment section. Okay, so the first comment says, he's not your boyfriend. Deep down in your heart, you know he doesn't love you, but you are finding it difficult to accept the truth. The earlier you accept that he's not for you, the better. You can't force someone to love you. Yeah, maybe he's just not into her. Maybe he's just not into her. She's in love alone, right? There's nothing worse than being in love alone. You know? Your boyfriend, you want to marry 7 months, and he's not even in love with you. Why are you both getting married then? Is it like your father owes his father money and they are using you to settle debt? As in, like an arranged marriage? Better answer my questions accordingly. Another person said, 7 months relationship. So in 7 months, he has not told you he loves you. Mad oh. You know, there are also some people that just never say it. You know, people are different. I actually know some people that are married. They've been married forever. And they never say things like, I love you, I miss you, and stuff like that. For them, it's weird, right? Especially Africans. You guys, you know these things. Especially Africans. You might find it difficult to just say, like, I love you. It's just weird. I don't know. It's just kind of awkward for some people. But in their actions, you can tell that these people are madly in love, but they just never say it verbally. Okay, so this one said, do his actions show that he doesn't love you? Cool, this is someone that understands. Or more, sometimes it is hard to respond to I love you when your head is on fire. To me, love is an action word. Don't tell me you love me. Show me you love me. This is exactly what I was talking about. And then this person said, I don't understand how you people will be in relationship and you can't communicate your feelings, worries, issues, etc. Yeah, I think they really need to talk. They need to talk and there needs to be some clarity on this matter. Another person said, sis, lock up. Don't react on it. Don't talk about it and start using your head. What should she use her head for? This is someone you want to marry. Does he even want to marry you? He hasn't developed love for you and you are thinking of marriage. Young woman, please gradually remove yourself from that relationship. It may not be easy, but fly away from there. Another person said, be grateful is still early. You discontinue and move on. He doesn't even rate you like that. Talk more of loving you. This one said, your boyfriend. Are you sure he is your boyfriend? Because it doesn't seem like it. Probably you have just been doing stuff as friends, aka friends with benefits. Another person simply said, block him. Oh my God. Another person said, if you like, let this comment section mislead you. A lot of them are single with no relationship, advising you. If you can define your love in other ways which you enjoy, and see, I don't see anything wrong with this. Just study his mood and talk to him that you actually didn't like his response earlier or the other day. Don't give room for insecurities. OT law. That's the thing. They should have a conversation because it could be that he's just not a very verbally expressive person, but maybe he's so madly in love with her and she is as well. But the thing is, he's just awkward when it comes to that, you know. It's possible. Another person said, you made an assumption that you both were in a relationship, probably because there is XAX involved. Guy, he's not dating you. Better officially ask him to be your boyfriend or start searching for another. Yo, can you imagine asking a guy to be your boyfriend? That's so embarrassing. Why can't you just let it go and enjoy yourself instead of fighting and causing problems for yourself? He likes you and he sees you close like a G. That, my lady, is a good thing. Don't mess it up. But then again, why do women always expect a reply when they say to their men, I love you? I think they expect a reply because that shows that you're on the same page. If you say I love you to someone, you expect them to say like I love you too or something, like maybe something a bit mushy, you know? I mean, why not? Another person said, how is he your boyfriend if he hasn't said I love you? And from the way you are sounding, he hasn't asked you out. Another person said 7 months and he said thanks G. Carry yourself, come out the relationship. You have been dating yourself. Oh my God. We take the last comment which says, did he ask you out or you're the one who assumed that you're in a relationship with him? Ndi, I thought we are dating. You might be the one dating yourself. Yeah, sometimes it's really good to have clarity. It's true that some people say that when you ask for clarity, it makes you look like you're desperate. But for me, I would much rather have clarity and sound desperate or whatever. Yes, I prefer to have my clarity to know that this is exactly what I'm doing. Because all these assumptions, okay, very soon, 3 years down the line, you still be assuming. It's better to have your clear-cut facts than to live assuming one thing or the other. Well, let's go to the next story. They slapped my husband and pushed him inside the gutter. It's sweet me. Laughing emoji. What? What is happening to people? Hello, Joro. Good morning. Anonymous Jare. On Monday, my husband called me to come to the hospital. I went there and saw that his shirt was torn. And there was some blood on his shirt. His trousers and shoes were very dirty and smelly. The nurses were covering their noses. My husband said there are area boys that did this to him. I started asking him if he was okay, if they stole anything from him, how he's doing. I saw how he was guarding his phone, chatting and keeping the phone under his pillow. I started suspecting him. They gave him sleeping injection and he fell asleep. Then I used his Face ID to open his phone. I saw a message from his married girlfriend apologizing and asking if he's okay. Her husband told her what happened. How they pushed him and slapped him. I laughed. Oh, I even transferred 50k to myself for spa and facial. If I did more, he would have known. When he woke up, I continued acting. We went home, and ever since, he has been doing exercise and press up like Action Rambo. He will even read the Bible too. Yesterday was Friday. Oga did not go out though. I am so happy. I wish he can collect more. Yo, this woman, right? She hates her husband. I'm sure that in another world, in another life, she could have loved him. But I'm sure that this man has cheated on her to the point where she's like, I don't care. I hope they deal with you out there. Yeah, let's just go to the comment section. Let's go straight. Today we are catching cruise on this channel. Today we are just here for a good laugh. Oh my God. Somebody said, understanding that it's wrong for your mental health to be indulging in extramarital affairs, it is equally wrong for you not to show empathy for what happened to him. Why would she? I'm sure she has what her eyes have seen in this marriage. Oh my God. I'm sure she has complained. She has thrown tantrums. She has done everything, used all the tricks in the book to get this man to stop, and he has refused to stop. Now she has given up. Look at what she did. She just took, she made transfer for her facials and spa. Oh my God, this is so funny. And the person says, I can tell the fact that love no longer exists in your marriage. You might also be cheating. That's why you are not hurt. Well, I don't know what is going on in their marriage, but to be very honest with you, I think that she is just tired, just giving up on the situation. It comes to a point where you give someone so much ish that if they don't detach their mind from you, they're just going to lose it. For their own sanity, they need to detach from you and not get hurt by the things you do anymore. Do you understand? That is where you get to the point of indifference. You just become indifferent. Oh, whatever is happening to you, look, I don't care. I don't care. I'm not going to kill myself because of this person. Yeah. So I think that that's actually what's going on here. I don't know, but it's just my opinion. This person said, me, I'm not understanding this thing of marriage again. No, I thought it should be a happy place, doing lovey-dovey. But waiting at the scene now, it can't be like, say, everybody just stay married for the sake of their children or being married. Exactly. Sometimes when I read these stories, I'm like, I just think, how many people are actually out there married just for the sake of it? You know? Another person said, brotherhood is happy for you, sis. Also proud of you for that 50k transfer. Oh my God. This one said, sisterhood and brotherhood are super proud of you, sis. I don't know why this is just so funny. It's almost like she has become her husband's enemy of progress, but he's the one who brought that problem upon himself. Someone said, for the 50k you transferred, sisterhood is proud of you. Another person said, the people who said you're not a good wife, that you stole from your husband, need mental help. Her husband's money is her money, okay? Another person said, no go they do pass yourself. The worst part is that if such a man catches another man with his wife, he will send her packing, but he is out there sleeping with another man's wife. Exactly. Someone said, sleeping with another man's wife, they cut off his private part in public and blind one of his eyes. Evil men. Poster, withdraw everything in his account. He doesn't deserve your respect. Oh my goodness. Someone said, and this is supposed to be funny, you men have normalized cheating and bringing disgrace to your family, and the women have normalized being cheated on and happy that they hurt the husband. This reeks of toxicity, I beg. Honestly, it does. It does. You know, I'm actually laughing about this thing because this is not funny. This woman has to leave before she loses her mind. This one said, he can't even ask for proper forgiveness and work to be a better husband for his wife. If he isn't careful next time, it might be a different story altogether. But that transfer sealed the deal for me. Oh my goodness. Another person said, LOL, I'm sure if everything subsided, the wife would still bring up the issue from nowhere. She's only pretending to be strong now. Women never forget. In 10 years to come, she'll still remind the husband. Another person said, the fact that the side chick is also married, man, y'all are wild. No more single side chick again. Now married women be the side chick for your husband. He needs more beating. Another person said, it's so sad that this is the reality of a lot of African women, finding happiness in such things, all in the name of being married. It's funny, but at the same time, it's so sad, because you are not supposed to be happy when something bad happens to your husband. But look at the circumstance. The bad things are happening to him because of infidelity. And I'm sure the woman cannot help it. She's fed up. Somebody came, the Lord has done it finally, 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 the Lord has done it finally. Oh my God, DJ, hits me.
The Lord has done it finally, finally. I testify, the Lord has done it finally.
The person actually wrote out the lyrics. Oh jeez, people are killing me in this comment section. Another person said, so this is what is happening inside marriage that they are pressurizing us to do. It is well. This person said, don't be sorry for wishing he can collect more beating. I wish it too, and I don't even know him. LOL. Oh my God. Let's look for the last comment, which says, this is not a sign of a good woman. Why laugh at his downfall? A woman who treats her hubby this way can unalive him. Please, ma'am, can you send the man that kicked him a cold bottle of white wine? He is a true man. Oh my God, these comments. So guys, so I finally come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye.